All right, everybody. So test one is about here, and I wanted to make a video to walk you through all the procedures for what you'll do to take test one. So here, first, some quick details. It's due by the 14th, which is Tuesday at 11 p.m. You need to be done with it by 11 p.m. That's the cutoff, in other words. I'll make it available this Sunday, and then you can take it at your convenience from there, whenever you have time or whenever you feel ready. And don't forget to read the course information document. I've been getting a lot of questions from the class that are answered in the course information document. And I don't mind answering questions, but I did write this for you so that you would have all the information you needed. Okay, so read this course information document. There is information about the test there that you'll want to know about. Okay, so I provided that for you. You just go to Canvas, you go to Modules. It's under Welcome Start here. If you haven't read it, go ahead and read it. And of course, if you read it and you forget something in it later and you ask me, it's not a big deal, but I just want to encourage you to read it. How do you get ready for the test? Well, your performance on the first quiz is a good guide to your performance on the first test. Practice the quiz as much as you feel like you need to. Some people might take it 5 times, 6 times. You know, I'm putting it out there for you to take as much as you want to get the best grade you can and to practice as much as you feel like you need to so you get the highest grade, okay? If you take the quiz more than once, I'll just record your highest grade. And of course, good luck on the test. Now, let's talk about how we're going to go about taking the test. So the test is on Mymathlab. So suppose I go to Mymathlab and suppose I log in because I feel like I'm ready to take the test. And I go into my class. And when you do that, you should see something like this. And remember, everything that I have for you is under homework or quizzes and tests. Okay, if we're ready to take the test, we'll go to quizzes and tests. And then I see that there's quiz 1 and test 1. Okay, now remember, you get to take this quiz as much as you want. All right, up until the due date, of course. And even after the due date, if you go to Gradebook, you can review the quiz, look at the questions again, and you can even try them again if you want to. It's not going to change your grade after the due date, but you know, it's given that the test is due the 14th and the quiz is due the 13th. If you wanted to look at it again after it was due, you can do that. How many attempts? Infinity attempt, as many as you want, right? Okay, so suppose it's time to take the test. The test does have a time limit, 120 minutes, and there's 1 attempt, okay? But suppose we're ready, we click on it, and it wants a password, okay? So where do we get the password, and why does it want a password? The password is there, or it's required to ensure that your proctoring is done, okay? So you get the password by initiating the proctoring, because I want to make sure that it's you who's taken the test by yourself, okay? Well, so let's close this, and the way we'll get the password is we'll go over here, back to Canvas. So now I'm on Canvas, and I go to Modules, and then there's the Test 1 module, where I put the videos, and so on. Now, first thing is you've got to load Proctorio on your computer. You do this by clicking the Secure Exam Proctor link. That will install the proctoring extension on your computer. I've already posted an announcement about that and this little practice quiz you can use to get some bonus points on the test. All right. And what if you're ever having any trouble with Proctorio? Use this link for their live chat. They have a tech support, and they'll have to fix any problems with Proctorio. Still, people will email me and say, Proctorio is not working. What do I do? My answer will always be use the live chat. Okay. When you use the live chat, you can get a transcript. All right. And I'll need to see that if you use the live chat and they're unable to fix your problem. Just say, well, I'm going to need a transcript. Can you show me how to do that? And they'll show you how to send me a transcript, okay? All you have to do is use my email address and have it sit there. What's my email address? You can find it right at the beginning of the course information document. Anyway, so let's say that we're ready for that password. We'll click proctoring for test 1. And there are some preliminary instructions before you get started. I want you to send me your work for some of the questions. Okay, on our first test, there'll be questions 26 through 30, the last 5 questions on the test. Show about the same amount of work that I show in the videos. Don't skip lots of steps. Don't send me just the answer. You can take photos with your phone or scans with your phone and send it to, there's my email address that I ask everybody to use all the time. Okay? All right, when you take the test, don't look up work or answers on your computer, on another device that's off screen. Don't watch videos online about how to do things. Don't use online calculators. You get to use your notes on the test, okay? But that's it, right? So take good notes and use that. But if you're looking at stuff off screen or using some other device, or the proctoring will record your web history. If you're going in your screen, if you're going to online calculators just to get the answer, then you'll get a 0. So don't do that. You've been warned. Don't do it. Also, when you have to send me your work for the last 5 questions on the test, if you send me your work as a single, meaning one PDF file with all the problems numbered and in order, I'll give you 5 extra points on the test. How you're going to make a PDF file depends on the kind of technology you're using. The way I do it is I just would take pictures with my phone and then insert them in a Word document and then save that document as a PDF. But that's how I do it. There are other ways to do it. It will depend on what kind of technology or devices you use, okay? But if these extra 5 points are important to you, then start looking into that now, how you're going to do it. If you have any questions about what's acceptable as far as that goes, then let me know. Okay, so this quiz enables the test to be proctored. All right, so we could, I've already tried to do this once because I tried to make a video yesterday. It didn't work out. So here it'll either say start quiz or something like that. But let's say we do that and it's kind of wants to test things out for us, make sure that everything is working and so on. And then there will be some pre-exam checks, making sure your camera and everything is working and so on. Okay, so it will do that for you. But once you get through that, here's what you'll see. Okay, so you start with this screen for instructions. After you do this, take the quiz again, and it does the checks for your camera and all that, you'll receive this question, all right? This is where the password is revealed. Remember, when we go over here and we click test 1, it wants a password. So once this is revealed, you'll get the password. Now, there's some other notes to keep in mind, which is part of why I'm making this video. I want to inform you about this all before you take the test. Keep this open. See this Canvas page with this? Keep this open the whole time you're taking your test. This being open is what ensures your test is being proctored. It records video of you sitting there taking the test. It records your screen. It records your web history, okay? If you close it by accident, that's okay. Immediately open it back up again and start over, meaning this on Canvas, what I just showed you. Also, hold up some form of ID to the camera for a few seconds. I just need to make sure that it's you that's actually sitting there taking the test, okay? Of course, you can't take the test in a room that's dark. I can't see you and I can't see your ID. Just make sure that the lights are on, okay? You'll be able to see yourself in the camera. Just make sure it looks clear and that me sitting there making sure the test is okay can see everything, all right? From there, okay, once you show your ID, here's where you'll get the password. Now, right now, like I don't have the password because the test is not available yet. But once I make the test available, you'll see that password that you're going to put in over here on the actual test. You'll get it right there. Okay. Once you type it in, you can take the test. You know, however long it takes you, you've got 2 hours to take the test. When you finish the test over here on Mymathlab, go ahead and submit it. You'll be done with it. Once you're done with it, after your test is complete, answer true to this question. Just click true down there, okay? And all that does is end your proctoring session. Don't click true to this question before you're done with your test on Mymathlab. If you do, you'll get a 0 because like you ended the proctoring session before you even started your test, and so I can't really verify that your test was proctored. Okay, so just like it says here. Now, really, if all you do is follow the instructions, then you'll be okay. All right. This is just a little preview and a walkthrough of what everything is going to look like. All right. Now, if for whatever reason you click this thing right here that says proctoring for test 1, and when you go to Canvas, it might have like remotely proctored next to it, okay? But when you go to this, if you don't get to that point where it gives you the instructions and gives you the password, that just means something's not working right on your computer. Use the live chat. Okay? Send me a transcript of that if necessary. That's all you'll have to do. Anyway, all right. So that's a walkthrough for how you're going to take test 1. Don't wait till the last minute. At least now, get the proctoring extension installed and then use this to verify it's working. Remember, you'll get some bonus points for that. I already posted an announcement about it. Get that taken care of now. Use the live chat if things aren't working. It's just if you wait till the last minute to get any of the bugs worked out, then it just causes extra stress when it's actually time to take the test. So that's why I'm trying to put this out there several days in advance of when the test is actually due. Anyway, okay, so that's what you have to do. I want to hear from you if you have any concerns, questions. Otherwise, good luck on the test.